What up, guys? Welcome to the Lightning Show, and today we're going to be talking about tracker site versus target finder. And as you know, the tracker site is the target finder of ghosts, and it's not all that overpowered. So what we're going to do today is actually compare the two. I'm going to put up like some pros and then some cons, and I'm putting some pros and cons for the target finder as well, and you're going to probably see some Black Ops 2 gameplay. And at the end, I'll give you my opinion, which is better, which is more OP, you know. And so let's get right into it. And I'm gonna switch up the gameplay in the background a little bit, according to what I talk to. Like if I talk about smoke, then I'm gonna switch to the smoke scene or whatever. So it might go back and forth. I'm telling y'all now. All right, let's start off with the tracker site. The pros for the tracker site. So the pros for the tracker site is, one, it highlights your enemy in orange. And because Ghost is so bland in colors, any light coloring to help find out your enemy, it really helps a lot. So that's a good thing. It's a small glow, so you can still see your enemy. It's not bad at all. The second pros about it is you can use a smoke and see through the smoke, and that's really helpful. Say you throw a smoke and you're on the objective, you can't see anything outside the smoke, but if you use the tracker site, you can actually see through enemies through the smoke, as long as I'm not running incognito, of course, because that's a counter perk. And the third thing that's good about it is pretty much the site, you can switch it. And so in situations where I find myself not being able to see from the side a little bit, I can just switch over to the iron sight, and I still can wreck people with it. There's no zoom to the iron sight, but that's fine. It's not really much a big deal for me. Maybe for some people that could be a con, but for me it's perfectly fine. There's no zoom. That's good, because the iron sight is not that bad, to be honest. So let's talk about the cons for this thing. And the major con that I see for this attachment is pretty much the purple vision block. And as you can see, it's just pretty much like blurred out to the side, a little bit to the top, and you have a small rectangular box to aim through. And to be honest, this really bothered me when I was trying to get this gameplay, just because the lines of sight for just the small rectangular box is so small. I would have to consistently scan where I wanted it to scan. That's pretty much what I was trying to do the whole entire game. And to be honest, doing this is fine, but when the guy is up in the corner and you really don't have your sight on him, you're gonna die pretty much, because you can't see him and he sees you first. And in Ghost, whoever sees each other first wins, because there's no gunfight because you die so fast. And that's really all the cons I can see about this attachment. And it's really not a bad attachment, to be very honest. The overall review of this attachment is, it's pretty good, as long as you know how to use it. And I know I may have missed like a couple of cons or pros. It's just because those cons or pros was kind of small, so I really didn't think about it just too much. So, like if, for example, I know you can prone strafe with this attachment, but let's be honest, no one really does that, prone strafing. So let's move on to the target finder now, and let's at the end compare the two. Switching over to some Black Ops 2 gameplay, the target finder was really a good attachment back then. And let's talk about the pros with this thing. The pros is it highlights your enemy in a big diamond, and so it was like impossible to miss them if they showed up, unless you're just missing shots and stuff. But it highlights your enemies in a big diamond, from really any distance, and so that's a pro. The second pro, in my opinion, is very similar to the first, where it highlights your enemy in a huge ass diamond. Excuse my language, but I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty huge. The second pro is just if your body is just sticking out just a little bit and the enemy's using a target finder, they can see perfectly fine where you are and what you're doing. And so that could be pretty annoying. That's one of the most annoying thing in Black Ops 2, when people use target finder or light machine gun, like how I'm using it right now, and just camp in the corner. I'm rushing in this gameplay, by the way, as you can see. I ain't no camper. I rush. I'll control an area, but I'll rush. I'm not sitting in a corner. Alright, but back to the subject at hand. Let's talk about the cons for this thing now. The cons for this thing is your sights, your peripheral, and your top to bottom is somewhat a little bit blocked. And it really doesn't bother me too much in Black Ops 2 because it gives you a wide enough area so you can just see where you're trying to aim at, and you got a little bit peripheral vision. But you know, you still, like I said, you still got to watch out for your back or your side. And the second con for this thing is you cannot see through smoke. You saw in the gameplay a little while ago that I tried to look through the smoke and I could not see anything. I seriously could not see anyone over there, even though there probably was a guy right there. So don't use smoke with this. You know, if you're trying to hop on a flag, you're still playing Black Ops 2. Don't down smoke and expect to see, you know, people through smoke, because that's not really going to happen. You might see their names or something, but you're not going to see them. So that's the con for this attachment. Alright, now let's compare the two, the target finder and the tracking sight. And first we'll start off with the target visibility. The target visibility is pretty much the orange glow or the diamond that you see on the target finder. And to be very honest, the target finder wins for target visibility because it's just completely out there, and sometimes you can miss the orange outlines in Call of Duty Ghosts, but you're not gonna miss it in Black Ops 2 because it's gonna highlight a giant diamond over the enemy, and it's, you know, annoying as heck when people camp on the corner with it. Alright, moving on to smoke visibility. The tracking sight can see all sorts of targets, you know, through the smoke, and the target finder is just completely useless, and you probably will not get no red triangle or diamond just aiming at the smoke. So that's really a con for, like I said, the target finder, but you know, that's a win for the tracker sight. And lastly, this is what is really important for a lot of players, is the sight visibility. What I mean by sight is how much you can see using the sight and without being blocked. Even though the tracker sight, you can see your peripheral a little bit, it's still blurred out completely. Like you're not going to be able to see it too much. It's still a smaller rectangle than the target finder, which gives you, like, you know, a good amount of your screen to look at and, you know, to scan. So it's not really all that the tracker sight is not really all that OP compared to the target finder, which highlights your enemies in a big ass diamond. Excuse my language again. So overall, I would say the target finder beats the tracker sight, and all of y'all probably will agree the target finder beats the tracker sight by a long shot, just because your visibility with the target finder is just so good. Any parts of their body sticks out, you can see it with a big ass diamond, and you know, it really takes not a lot of I wouldn't say it takes no skill to use. I mean, you still gotta aim at somebody and shoot them and win gunfights using it, but you know, it helps out immensely compared to Call of Duty Ghosts, where, you know, it's really not all that good. And so, like I said, you know, the target finder takes the cake. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you like this video. Comment and tell me what else you want to see. And then have an announcement to make. You know, I'm going to be recording Watchdogs on the day that it comes out. Hopefully, you know, my my business, I don't want to say it out loud, but my business doesn't interfere with me on recording videos, because I'm record from day one let's play, and I'm jumping all the way to, I say, half the whole entire day. I'm gonna have like 5 episodes up in like one day or so, just so y'all can watch it. You know, I know, you know, a lot of people, like, I'm just gonna say it out there, T-Mart or, you know, somebody else, they're gonna be missing a lot of stuff, because all they're gonna do, I'm telling you straight up right now, all they're gonna do is a story mode, and that's it. They're not gonna explore, they're not gonna use their stuff to the full functionality. And guys, I promise you, you know, like I did with the billionaire guide, I'm gonna go down to every detail, get you every single car, every single thing that the game has to offer. I'm gonna give it to you. So you can hold me to that, because I'm gonna try to get to you, you know, day 3, day 4. I'm probably gonna have like money, like a short money guide, day 3-ish, I believe, and then day 4, day 5 is when I really think about, you know, how to make a lot of money. I'm gonna try to beat out all the other YouTubers out there. Like I said before, Destiny and Watchdog, I'm gonna kill it. Unfortunately, I'm still on the PS3 because I still see no reason to switch to a PS4 yet, since everything is cross-platform. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you like it, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you truly like my content. You know, because, you know, subscribing really helps out a lot. You know, having some followers, you know, it really motivates me to do more videos. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you probably on on Tuesday with some Watchdog at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. See you then. I'll see you next time on the Lightning Show.